Abronye ababonten abachirechire nsemu agu Canada Agyapong camp no nyina ni mase asanso afaya kwasi quarantine yede chirechire mu ba na watie bi na wahude ekọ ene dedu ameno kasai ewo NPP headquarters abusuande asem na asie asem asi nyina ne se yesi Abronye kan sem bia emfata na ense enti Canada Agyapong camp a omu spokesperson your friend kwasi quarantine and I no pa ye sorry ya or the let take a crack power beto abonten say press statement sanction Asante and Bono regional chairman gross anti-party conduct na say yen sunshine and I say yen suspend the Abronye any chama won to me free MPP party no we any statement kwasi quarantine of Kennedy Agyapong camp at the Barbontin. Now, all the people we Barbontin and a JFK so about Barbontin but church them say, if you want us to sanction somebody from the party, I was saying for complain Emra party headquarters so. Would you complain about now you him not ni pano sefata say you be sanction na and you will now become we will automatically sanction or sanction the person. We any demand there Canada Agyapong camp for a demand a dear friend MPP party num. Yemia and a yepanini your friend Sabio Justin could be answer about one time but said there be and yes sir and I nearma adebia okubia mono ye womra ye de samra and a boo ye de ye bu kuno. Enti untimi nkese yen sanction obi because of your wishes. The same way ena kodua ekaye yentie na yemra
about jurisdiction any complaint against a person. Said or camera, I was expecting say to read this up provision. For the benefit of it for my country. Was he a member who breaches any provision in this constitution or whose activities undermine the party's constitution shall have a complaint lodged against him or her. My sort here. Say Obi Heya de now fee say be and say nem fata. The first thing I SOE and say Obe logic complaint etia say adia o ma hen etia party mra nti party no enhwene en kan wasef. So the first question I mebusa akwasi question they say has he or anybody lodge a complaint against Ebia Chairman Abronye or Chairman Wuntri? Eno na say bi ni pebu o monti ase and a general secretary won suspend way wonye say the mra na ye adwuma na person di mra na chia and the camera no the two and among for the Emran account. It is a statement here or three, ABA for place way, but say generally, or per se, you two and among. General Secretary mean two and a bra petition or complaint, emetomenum. Sebetomenuma, namin two and among. Then you can come and say, oh, your logic complaint, General Secretary, one come on she.
In the same way, and Asabio, the General Secretary of the party, who is JFK. And the beto abonten said the demand there Canada Agyapong camp a demand no. It is not like that. Monfa complain na yen hwehwemu. Yen hwehwemu na yehu said there is something serious to deal with that. Then we can go ahead to go through the process to suspend or to sanction someone from the party. Now same we beto abonten Abronye swate. Mimia Idris we mo akwa ma me dore na nyakon. No leader nyakome mo akwa ba yepa Abronye so te asem we anya ne de na Abronye anopa ya na sabio omanhene efre ne woni ni show so a oye na anopa e wa Adom TV na Abronye so de nkyerɛkyerɛmu bi ba se all what they are doing no ni nyina ne se omo ama asofofo bi so omo nhyehyɛ nkɔma omo nkɔ nanim so they don't know what to do na afei Abronye no omo de omo asem etata no yen kudin konkotie nsɛm Abronye to go from abra Omanhene Kwabena Sante interview this morning concerning this demand of sanction from the MPP party. Na yenti nsama Abronye nso etu gu from bra yesi nso bo a kese nso abo. Ansa na be kono meso se nyan subscriber na wa subscribe. Na de nsa asi adoma no so de be the video tuma won so no honsa be ka bi na wa ba hwe bi. Na wa ye first person to know. Yen koni konko tie video no mra sisia.
Kwambafo Abronye machi apom diseng.
Oh, my Johnson, I'm coming.
O nyame adom bibia ye boko. Na wo so e
I feel my bedroom.
na nano Daniel wo se wo ote bejo mo so. Na de na da edu kopie wo eye NIB akachi yoko akachi ewi echi na fe de Black Maria na Eba Court. Pacho jina
I want to big phone and watching a good so kwamo at the ma or mine gun. And no man say, I crew my in my bronya, only my bronya chain will be.
No correct.
May no baby on them beshe be an amipia. Babia, me watch him another baby are the stars. Would you know when I'm a sancra piaba? And to almost them acquire my ba. My baba near the say can be and there be ever can as a paper. Yen editing be an day. Mum near the say can ever can as a paper.
Dear wako hu ene dear wako ye amwako piece and pempenso usu jina swaka se unti se dogubi no abe.
Dabi. Mine yet or my mohay. Yen said democracy no. And ye the yeduma. Na democracy di adwuma wo ye wo woman obiti no obiti baabi o so on ti ase man yen kura bet adom fm atempa na adom tv kire na dwem democracy na kura na so bia akwan se obo no wo ban na koko duru baabi na se asisire mbama na se meme koko bisa se obi akase so obekum a whole minority Mungwa cheno. TikTok. Okay. Nina batega. Money dear. And only you for my delegate front page. And only a selective justice. Because uncle for the edit the woman. One more how come see I won't pass a gun for the woman. Now, my call my granny. What form? I draw my back. Delegate front page, delegate front page. All the pro NDP person in Yano, the Inspector General Police make sure say, my coming in a Nimbaba Ghana for a woman say, if you make a set you be. But no more you please, you suppose criminals, as I said, you criminals. Because court of competent jurisdiction are convict to a criminals, and only they see a new money money. Yati obiso beku minority leader. Yankari, na me kwa question was say, Adiana oye and 7 yansa nimno, over Temekwa no na bo mehu. I still stand by his yansa bianim.
Debbie, and until a bribia da ye boy.
And I'm a sister yansa bianim.
Enter bribia da ye boy kokose, ye jumedia ye di, whether o radio so, whether o krata, whether onya kwenya ba radio so, whether o ti social media, udi unkomo. Ye ma sa kwenya se di nkomo bia opese udi nemum, ebra udi sa nkomo no, na waye ahweye kakase wanon kopa. Na enkofa eye oman mu hihye baabi a oni ye ne ebebo abura saa de okotra saa hye ne de a na enfomso na oye ne mranim enti mesere
no ya gina ban ne no assembly o ha o de kwa obekọ court afio ya yetiko no ni train part of o Bambo one in Chantia, no, apply. At the end of the day, every year. I think you might match your brother Quaco to say, Ebi Amade Panasino. Now, we have the Dimwa, the family, constitutional protest in the Barbarian. Every year, a process, a process now.
and do ye and projects now my initiative. Want to and do ye. And no morning, the project now must start here. And one thing I do was a binum pressure or mobile. I beg you fire my initiative. It's a offer me lawyer. Sunday I appear for the court. Imagine that come on, me ruling. I am ready. And the hall. And a bra lawyer Casaria and actually ruling free in the and I starting with it. In a normal unit, I'll quarter. Not say a fresh case, a claiming the Abana. Judge unity argument in the no start ruling. Our judges, our lawyers in the name. In 5 days. Nobody cannot prepare judge at my judge ruling. Obi our court ruling all the lawyers your more no dear fear was appearance. So the no say kuku as a diaba. Because I'm not saying a lawyers here argument here not a judge dirty. No watching. Criminal case I feel na yede ba unim the fact no. I feel na wo judge na yede fact na be to anim. And the time ben na ukire urili no. And no be a liar. One quarter no on the 9th ni nyina obi no pia. And one man no more representing mo witness in the course on the 9th no. Obi no pia bia na happy. Yeah, on the 12th no. Former national chairman, lawyer Freddie Bray, honorable Fenyo Mark, and lawyer Numina Casaria. Judge of Pentama Dikukono. Honorable Fenyo Mark, and no making bail application in Riano, not yet. Kinatari beer, as a ruling me. And he, Tom Diana, you're taking me plea. Every year, judge, you know. I mean, you want to judge in a criminal matter. When you civil matter, you did motion about to him. No other party, no, I oppose to the motion. No, now because I over to my say, you friend affidavit evidence. No, now they are clear ruling. This is a criminal matter. I feel prosecutor, no, ever the big facts of the case, you know. Now what the entire the accused person no yaba remand no and say or more no request for bail. And it can be any on one ground na all clear ruling and the answer na what prosecutor any accused person lawyers.
I see. You be free court, but why does it come across you are always attacking?
Why am attacking Okroma? Someone can say always attack. Why am I attacking? Obi officer am attacking be attacking assault. Assault in say ebi awode won sabo be that is not the definition of assault. And you know I'm say attack there. Attack in say what you be no what to there. And kwana the definition of assault in our criminal code, no, and yes, I'm a chase what to be there. And law, no, so yes, I'm a chase. And the assault, who say, my attack, police station, report. Attack here. I want grants in law. I want somebody to my am out there.
I see. Na enumwa na onenama na ene chairman Bono NPP wakaka se wo sa 2 minutes se enipa bi ni mu a ugidi se omunnioma bi oni omunya adwe no register party ni na edidi djuma no obeyi yon di afri mu eba original eno ho asem ti say
I see be yedi kan ma I want for because we fit kasi no question emo bi anti ati say asem na ba ye Kennedy Agyapong and supporters and this asem na ba bonte ebetia menimini apanyini chama wuntu na ni nyina ne say honorable Kennedy Agyapong aside enkrofo a pamienu bia o wa from so mo nhyam kom and control man say on the baby na ni na chiri wo hu se enyi
Debbie kanko enko me say ye nyina mabusa asem ususu se
meba edina nim 31st no Honorable Kennedy Agyapong nim kwan a obefa so akire mu akire amanfo ni ntira odi nkuku no na edi kan o hwe ya ebra Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia ko Eastern Region no amra sebegafo mako edunum ana ba bonten say wo mo support Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia emretia ana Honorable Kennedy Agyapong supporters all the social media platforms say MPC ni nyina no won be make sure say ye betu omo the next election and Friday na me respond to no and I'm saying ye dika ye kuo we no enra ada ya enkurankura bi ba mu a sabe enofo gu so bon wo manum no party no mu nim say de mu attempt enra ada ya no mo bam na the danko akofo ado ne yewura alanchremanten kwa abato asante region MPs endorso na the danko akofo ado o mampanyine kofo 1998 cry the king awo asante region ebisi sa ye to aba na osunwane 1998 endorsement koso na the danko akofo ado 2014 MPs endorso no entin kwala maba na mu pe bibia dia wo mu nim kuo na bakosem no mo si je betu omo ye but ni di kan entwetwemu say Canada Japan na nkasa so nim se nkrofo a edi na chi no ne supporters edi na chi no emu 89% to 90% the current Abronye ye to abomu di nim and that is a fact Honorable Canada Japan na nim se nkrofo edi na chi no eba polling station Abronye e da ho sesi ana sankofo mo ye yoyo fo a wo mo dini ni abon na di decision
eno aseche say register ya e wo ho sesi e wo wadwini mu no enipa na edi nimnyamfo Kennedy Agyapong achi no won di ni album sara person che
asetre na abon na ye compile 2022 asa abon no ye de kwato aba 2023 na enu na ye yusu 2026 again presidential candidate no sankofo no mo ti social media ye de nyina no edun say ye kwa take decision wo mo di ni because omo ye nkofo a omo ye executive omo to saaba ne bi enti on one basis na say MPP akwa endorse Bawumia nto wo no wo betu sa MP no because abon na da ye fraud say this is the Abon. You know, didn't wow they go to MP. I want to meet you. And to me, more money, I say, Abon led down on won se mo betu obi no kwa menzo na do fatwa to bi fan se no betuma tu obi no e te odi no wa abon ampi na wo kwa kotu no na ampi ni di wa abon no wa wo su kotu ampi odi ni anti abano won to bi anti ha won kwa ko ye dede and I tell na mo te platform so di ani e to abani we me ka she mo say sa ko fa original video na me sandi shemu pefe say Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia onya say obi be wia ba mama na nta na wa be presidential candidate onya because and from only be di ada di say MPP amanyoku no ye nye ready say ye be change Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia
wana ekasa
oh ana makata we muna make am original chairman and me ko campaign man fancy me ko campaign ma kwa ko chia omo omo be pia ba be to aba no on be to no massive wo be to result no me ko campaign weekend see me ne polling station for no omo do so no e no na ye difference no sa me se no Dr. Mahmood Bawumia me kwa ko chia omo to aba wo mo to aba no ne ka so omo be to MPP wa endorse Dr. Mahmood Bawumia mediadi na wa wudi Kennedy atia wudi ni abon no mu no e de hono na ye ko aba no won to bi and me can't to say e famity say aba no won to bi wudi ni abon no nto ba da to bi o ba da to presidential no wa wudi sa to mi na fana kwa ko to MPP say MPP endorsement and the Ahmad Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Tubetu. And we didn't have one, we didn't do mum. Until I can't say, Ubetu NPP also Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. We didn't, and it's a fact, it's a promise. Muye de denu, any kwati no, you know, muye de denu. It's a kwati say for the fine and the
na campaign yeah and baby will be doing what the offer will be. Say,
I say, alone I have two about one that catching say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, because he had the Abronye Kwatuaba. And to didn't my catch also dinning, and then my catch woman say, Bisa Kwati no, muye de denu. I want the final Mudino. And then, I don't want to and that is a fact to say. NPP on the right to say, or better say, with Bawumia and I'm Peno, and the NPP Cocosia, not almost a Bawumia. Why won't you have any Biaudini Abona party not dear to me? I say, NPP because Wakwendo Bawumia. I'm soon to be. And you know, Mekasano, I know Makwa. Or Makwa say, I Abana Yababa Tunu, Mumubinu Tubi. No man, I caption say, you may do not film, but the original video about the exposure. How am I saying a doctor, Diano, just as a Mulusua, no matter Abronye credit can cast over you,
but that is not
the original video. Be Friday, be at your set. Mekan won't say, Dr. Ladi Mahmoud Bawumia, on yes of Yabamano, and Sanawari.
Okay, so.
A lesson rigging a Yina Makwakwatiano, some of the Monitano, and Kotu, and tradition, tradition, tradition inside. Yeah, 1998 lesson, or man, you are away. None of the Danko Kofuado, no, with Skate, a former president Kofu in that lesson. Yakwa Kyle the king. Akwatu abami ewie ye no omo ka say still ayepekofo wo ka say the vote different between President Kofo and Jerry John Warren so near the Kofo kwa enya de say eba we ne no yakwatu aba man President Kofo in 1998 no and nam say ye call presidential conference no ntemunti no ye to aba wie ye no former President Kofo in last time at the campaign. Imagine now, almost a president of 20 million years. No, your candidate are all men. Your 12 banner, no president of 4 at the same margin and this decade.
Okay, so okay, so Abunakin Kankrata and specifically what a Bono regional chairman can say Sa Pepe no capture. It has him not saying.
Inti we no say unse party no dia betodwa echesom no motumi wo album na mo beye ne so na obo regional chairman mienu din emu ba ko yabuno regional chairman Kwame Bafo Abronye DC o ma no ne kasa bokata yi ese ono aklimu ono aka ese ono na compile eboaboa regional album ni nyina no na obesi enipa binom kwan omo entoaba mamenkan no brofo no or say he is reported to have claimed that he compiles the regional album and would prevent certain individuals from voting instead only the democrats so kan.
Okay, so the democrats can the okay say eboebra.
Yes, and make actual me original women no catch say me original video na sendo e ho na utia ube wo ba bi o ma yin sam na free. Ah, me can wabon say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on yaso bibe abom ama no. Enti e be si mbrama. De ko ba bonten no. Ah, ye de ma general secretary class me no kwa na nyawo because na me ko campaign. Enti na me nso ma ye doctor tape bi ne nam. Ah, me phone so kwa da ka ma me de secretary same ge no mo kwatwa ba ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na hiame. Enti around 4 there about and will be draw my attention. I think I'm a wound to me also called. And I won't draw my attention. Then we forwarded the original video to the general secretary. And the general secretary advised say, because no more try, no more we should issue a disclaimer because we have been misled.
Sana general secretary.
Video no ma general secretary ni party for no. Oh, how the Agyapong and crop for a doctor tape no. I know what the be back. The fact still remain the same. And conform over 15 MP to say, one be two or mono. One me abonum. 2022 abono more year no. Not they were nowhere. And so me abonum. Abon. One more.
Unfortunately, I'm say Yahoma into me. Well, Chairman, I'm say Yahoma no etwetwasi into hono yante de na okani yi.
Me say Ampadamenga.
Me tell Council General Secretary mo forward.
Me say bra na me work campaign mu an because na me phone kura me.
Well, Yefesia, na I'm saying how many people see it, you know, Yefesia.
Also, nam.
And some Abronye, hey, I'm people who buy there. I feel way. I swear to my God, I'm people who buy the rough. I'm people who buy the rough. And to here, and some Abronye so their bab on Tiamba Church and in Semu. And the actually, we are some man saying, and say, Canada, Japan, and an crop for our papa, your friend. Kwasi kwaten ono no daddy gets abono ni di nka ho bi jemi ye pa enipa na oye de ma Canada Japan se Canada Japan bewen ne Canada Japan bewen ne ono na yonkoto aba ma no eduru si ekwa akoto aba na ono oni kokrometi power ne bi adenti a obewura people mu ye nche ye enti oni tumi bia 1 pp semmu oni any potential in party decision making enti ye dede ni omo afu bi na omo de nam Debiye pa, and to say a banner ye kase. I don't know why ya papa can in Japan. A boo any sabionia yan can say and him dear wo party way moon. Utumi transman crown could be dibu adri dia gro. No mu yodum. It will say what kotoba no sukura pona. A moon to me kotoba ni being far more cram fan winne. Then only a koya nasi by. And to when I hey, Abronye asemedro. Mama Diana, Abronye in your small boy. Papa yasemetre. Mia mama mo akwaba pa. Vivian kuma mama me mo akwaba gradi se je me mo akwaba. And I rekedu so me chia ye pa coffee nut. What they can dey open e must boate me chia. Idrisu me chia nso and na why. Yeah, I think these are the people who are active now here. And the economy. Abronye say don't waste your time on that things because ankrofo no mudi wachi no. They have no decision-making authority bia. And to make me they do mo pay bia. But at the end of the day, they have to vanish because they cannot. Patrick Yabo mo akwaba. And the misami ura kene Japan say. And the dem pa na ha papa we ya. We jai man kram binom de na adwene di agora. Omo ye ne yodo na spend this sika. Na also ne reputation I was building in the party for so long. It was a quarter but I want to be here my own until you do quanomody. You do mukwa and a day. It drew her and I'll bet you because Abronye one can say obey a man for dinner a free mo or see and crofon no muyede de man or mudrin him. Aye. Me Kofi na the second Agyapong can leave the party. Uncle na bro party. So can so beti abro party. With the man kote abro party. Uncle no ni alantre maintain omo me odi omo party by themselves. Anas uncle can CPP for because ye who say oni Kwame Nkrumah idea of governance and it's a politics no. Omo tali pa omo tali ye. Enti uncle no ni CPP for and adamfo kwasi prat ewo ho. Uncle Nante, so that he can push ahead the agenda of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Na sankro for your mudi wechi omo yodum no. Omo kokrometi no power ni mo. 31st January no. edu se de kokrometi ne kwochere power na saa nkrofo na omudi wachina according to chairman Abronye a oye MPP ni mapa a oye MPP ni a waye adwuma e dene e de ama MPP ba power wa hwehwe ya money appointment na wanye disappointed na oda so ti party no na kire say onim what is going on in the party and he believe more in the ideologies and the principles of the party more than the obenya die. And he is somebody different from Mona Mofu and Amodenam. And to the Okano, he know what he's talking about. They are the thing God of the party. Now, no, Abronye can see from 2012 for 2016. No, yeah, come on, no, the youth organizers are no more around. A group from Omube Piabon Tembe to Abakesia de Man, Nanado, and a BC in 2016. Osi ono no your regional youth organizer. Nyo no nko Justin Kodia, the spiritual man, the spiritual realm. Ono so no your Asante youth regional organizer. And these are people omwa dokro party num. Enyo mofu no modenam. So you can keep on do whatever you do. Kofa kwesi kwati no modema to pai so they don't care. Me see we are say ade bi ebesi bia no eye nhihye na ehihye enti se etise obi adi hene a enipa binum na tena se hihye se enipa we na emedi hene saa na amanyo so no hu se esi obi abedi amanyo obi amanyo ko obi anima ye hyeda na tena se hihye se saa enipa we na se fata omedi ko nanim akonwa tofia empanfo mo ofi otumi tena se kase da bi wo fasie mienu we onum wi Memi jiro go mese me dem no mo wi mi tumi ma no kora defend me ko ma bo rasta ombese we onum wi we onum nsa we opema be bo we de oyenipa bi oye good guy nti mo me mfa ma no na mpanfo na hyehye mpanfo no hyehye wi a na omo ayeden a conduct with the nkrofo omo wa abusuanom na abusua no aye de ombetumi aye bia se enipa dom no ebekese nipa we na ye de akonwa no ma no eye normal ye friend de be your friend amanyo sem your friend politics aduane udi na ofie kura politics wom se politics ni ma nka ukodu se okwa akotopa no a ya twere pa no we dini wo ha ya twere pa no we dini utumi ja we ho no akwa akoyi we adentia eye wo choice enti there is no forcing on anybody but there is a plan and a true idea say nipa we na se fatenti mo mayenye den yenye adwuma yemfama no medi party na enye bone enye bone wo babia ne ho eye bone eye normal thing but wo a won't ase na say wo amanyosem unyante ase amanyosem unyante ase. Let me give you an example. Mr. Obama and a friend is saying manya the old man we obedi president as a Trump by a friend is saying Biden now atena Obama mo party for many years. But Edru Babino, the Democrats need to me transi who said that be Papa I friend Obama. He had the number of Berry anti Biden, the Babitna, a woman say we ye and Crawford my year party moache. But Montaigne, Yam Obama and Kona Chilewa, Papa Nati ase Quatanase. And Okrobama by Obedin Kunim. At the end of it, Biden sunya akwanya Biden ebedi the president. And this who Ghana now so the King Kong. No akwasisa refresh your more part omune even omunye delegate kura e wo mo anka so mo constituency. No omo na omo ka cho so obenwe ne a esejiwa 31st January no. Eba beto. Mimi the Agyapong should leave NPP now. Now. We don't care. The NPP is in opposition. So Agyapong, please change your plan. Co-finance say even if Bawumia is in the wheelchair, we will still bring him to lead the NPP. Ajay Richard said no, he is just setting the record straight. He's just setting the record straight. Co-finance is someone who is saying he is going to continue Kwame Nkrumah project. That means he does not believe in the NPP ideology of politics. Eric who said, God richly bless you, pa. And Nati Ken, so Nanti Kofi, so Kennedy Agyapong can leave the party. Patrick Yabua say hello, brother. Abuso yento aso yenti ensem so aba abonten concerning this issue. The general secretary of the party so aba abonten the ensem abegu abonten. But yediaka but papa ne si ontia ye ni asem bi e be ka kire no. Yesi etufo na se wo so ontia. Ochina wonti magina ho enkompreni. Ye to aba ne wie na wawe a wonti magina ho enkompreni. Said ye ya wan kasa ohun nipa alestete etimi dwane jaawo said ye ya alestete dwane jaawo na wo so nyante ase na wo se nkrofo bi omote America omonne even sika omode betwa plane ticket aba fie di omo kana wutie da bi omunya na yekese yetu shade a yebese amanfo abrabo temiye pa said the Canada Japan so ono de amanyofo ankaseka ontie na mmom nkrofo bi omontumi nya sika kura ntwa plane ticket mfiri America amagana di omobeka na ode beye adwuma na konkoso no onye den onye de oye beto wi amane mesu because the above free mframa mu no e kire se upew obewe ai upew obewe because ade bi a amanyoko no na ahihye amanyoko no yes, you know, Opombio has also leave him and joined a Dutrim camp. And a Bobo Bano, also a man for Janijao, because they have no belief in your way of doing. They have no belief in your way of doing. The way we are near Mano, and Tresa we MPP Niba, because MPP Niba, how bepe a kunyati to be a dinner. The way of doing his things, completely different from you, Mr. Man. Who the any too harsh? Who the any tintin and a me that be MPP form pesadiano. Mame estake bari mame wakwaba. MPP form on pesani money. Oh yes, I pay on jaw because part in a war, their way of doing. When a brachampo, you know, brachampo de name the oil, young kind of one assembly in the brachampo oil. So, but who can now was 1630? Who do 9cc from the obi can wuntie, won't for be a home, wine, papa, your two abani we are. There be on above video which though. Train now a barber, yes, I did where the actually Ghana for. Young quay.
Governor, a boka, them children, where she come cook tree. Just for information. Do
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
What do we do? What the power we are seeing from what again? Not way it. Not way it. Could you be?
Oh no. Empty.
This party.
Empty.
Almost one man. Nanen Libya.
Empty.
Miss Woman and Kanswa and the da.
Sanity. So maba Bawumia near and there was one and Kaswa. Only be da. NCPM partnering Kebeguno. You better no opposition and fear a doom or train and fire home. Aye, we prefer say, you better no opposition 18 good years. Ebema was soon we are woo say, untime when the primaries no po. But so when the primaries na in 2028, 9th January 2029, Obasanya Subiem. Because a nipa 4.8 million no moto Obama Dr. Bawumia, they will not come and vote for you. Because why don't I what they are rapoma ACC kwaimu. This is how you are going to cry. Na buso yem free on yenko yanim na menso se wa ba na like video na wa share na waja comment so na ye hu akanyama. Mama Diana say you can cry again. You or say you will cry again. Wait, wait, it's near. Kofi Nat say Canada Japan will cry again after 31st January 2026. Yeah, they are prepared to her. Yeah, prepared to her. You bet see a man for media we so. Yento aso ne yenko yanim na yenko tie nsempa emfiri Justice Justin code Justice JFK yemfan JFK Justin Kodia Frimpon ho ono so nsem ode begu abonten abusia meso se unsubscribe ya na wa subscribe fa unsa so si adoma so da bia me ba live obenya notification se maba na wa be support me na de adwuma na koso yenko ne nkotie JFK so nsem ode begu abonten
or whose activities undermine the party's constitution shall have a complaint lodged.
Sasa national secretary o maka no mo yi.
O ma so mo.
Na ada na ase de onko na wo national secretary we national secretary for the NPP adai.
Oh my say we general secretary asudle said that the human na me as general secretary.
But say Edua Krojin from my Ibu. It's like what for Jumani in our bobo. No chairman, no national organizer, no Nasara, no women's organizer, no Bibia. Everywhere is general secretary, Justin Kudya. Is that the case?
Debbie. I mean, did this executive will be our the SOBI will be so yeah. Na say national chairman na no home fano. Nanti Juma Kesi Asabi Abatoa say we general secretary Juma never be able to say what chairman so Juma so to say be a pressure dam so say be a new commanding booth chairman secretary Juma there for some time na see chairman buti so agosoma e baby no ya gran
ya po party na shewana
but do say
ya po party na shewana
Ejuma na dia mama e be say jawa na dia so anti say dia ko debate my be ebe
because obeka say bia de mebu say na we su free because we lawyer ni eti me so ho na abigina asema mebu saso ene obete say party register ho asema beti party say we share disciplinary committee we beti party we su say we go share council sa ngona eni nyina no general secretary they say party na nkasa o party NPP no na ho asem te say
my does na memfa kunya osunche akifo nyina maybe a part nigina say o my or let's say obi abe pretend we are at a very difficult and delicate situation ano say be tension wom as a tuturi wom fa baby kra na diatem kra wom nanti titwa wom ebetia nkofo na so we be kana asem say utwa na moa we so ya mawe utwa na moa we so ya tia enti baby e just say no it is expected say tension be ba party na mpo mistrust be nanso so we secretary of the party so we show hodin na we mean focus botaya da wonu so na say DC wonu so no obehwe no achieve sabotage ba ka so utiti ensema obi aka na wo so da konifa wo da bonkuma o ma wa wan hwe obi wi no wa confusion na so wa say no ma wo party nim so far yugusu a yetoto no ma me no ka say wa on say enche July ana party no koy amendment e wo lego ya expand the delegate list no team e wo ha elections committee no hwe and together with more office IT director more say expansion year you know yeah validation about for omudin abeka no also betimi I register be na you don't make electoral college and no adwuma say e koso na meboa na area team from national so be round na constituency by constituency Abronye wo ho no ye da mama makohwe na yeah validation and no edru a nam say yam per se edi bibia besi obi na aka se ebia ye share them and ye bibi SQama a particular person aspirants or more mugina nyina no obi a den rep ba behwe adwuma e koso se bi wi no ebenya register obi ntimi nyina ho enka wasem and so far there on my preparation no e koso a ye prepare for January 31st no
but we are in charge in terms of party administration, any party cohesion, we in charge, any party discipline. Once we say, as general secretary, we be mebusa. Are you in charge?
O my juma SME ye there, say be obi ntimi gin for myself. Na the say TSC and say party no structures. Sebi General Secretary with my na Messia who bobo and so when na support amen ko fan ka say bia boa do be nya bit ma boa e bit ma bregu na the adwuma SM ye bia me ye but obia so obia so na adwuma from constituency eba region eba national from NEC Council of Elders Steering Committee National Council ko ye nyina na chichire part na sebi China Secretary nkwa na chichire ntimi ma fam de medwuma meye but baby me pem so de ntimi nyo hwehwe because General Secretary will need to me say me suspend will be need to me say me you be party mra no o call article 4 grievances procedure na ka hwasem say ekwan abefa so obi eya dia se na fata ekwan ye se fa so and then no times obeti o General Secretary we akoyi ana wan suspend no ana onyi we di I said we will be a bekasa be na party constitution on can here. But administrative function say be a make say ye compare our born no say ye say assembly ba as chief spokesperson for the party SM Kasa die. On my end me meduma. But he does not only take General Secretary say obey be our party. The be one and what the bedru be was on holding in Europe.
Well, Okase we see I don't know one suspend we see I don't know one for them final. I'm sure say about your attention, Tim Kennedy. On the press statement about Nwana Jopa, one on some watch the good krata. So I say sanction Ashanti and Bono regional chairman for gross anti-party misconduct. And Wadaruma making kanka krebi de amawa. Our attention has been drawn to two disturbing videos circulating on social media in which one Mr. Bernard NPP Bawumia, Chairman Wuntumi, and Mr. Kwame Bafo Abronye, Regional Chairman for the Ashanti and Bono regions respectively, had alleged manipulation of the MPP's electoral register and process to favor a particular candidate ahead of the January 2026 presidential primaries. These comments amount to gross misconduct and a grave violation of the party's constitution. Article 4.7. They do not only damage the reputation of the MPP as a democratic institution, but also directly threaten the credibility and unity of the upcoming presidential primaries. The two individuals involved are not ordinary party members. As members of both the National Executive Committee and the National Council, Article 10.3.4 of the MPP Constitution, two of the greatest high decision-making organs of the party, their words carry weight. For this reason, it is wholly inadequate for the party leadership to simply disassociate itself from their reckless utterances. It has to be both condemned and sanctioned. We therefore recommend that the NEC and the National Council of the MPP immediately summon the two regional chairmen before the appropriate disciplinary bodies and processes. Such decisive action is necessary to send a clear signal to enforce the widespread perception of bias and lend credibility to the dangerous narrative that there is indeed a calculated orchestration to skew the processes in favor of a particular candidate. The integrity of our primaries and the unity of our party cannot be left at the mercy of indiscipline and reckless commentary. Finally, we assure the rank and file of the MPP that Team Ken remains resolute in its commitment to a transparent, free, and fair electoral process. We have put in place a robust anti-rigging architecture to safeguard the sanctity and integrity of the upcoming primaries, and we call on all party faithfuls to remain vigilant. It's signed, Kwesi Kwatin, Esquire, law lecturer and campaign spokesperson to Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. So, General Secretary, we abut your attention.
Personally, the Obia Emfa sa release or notice we emblem, but said your work time is social media platforms. My first seminal for the benefit of a T for Mutie. I will see quite me will be a minimum power. Now, every day say will make you reference to the party constitution. I was expecting say will make you reference next car or go further. No kind party constitution here. Now what here Article 4 I can discipline and grievances procedure. On my survey, your party nese ufiti ya no suspend will be keke. On my so what kind Article 4 now okay 436. A car about jurisdiction, any complaint against a person. Said Okamrano, I was expecting say could read this up provisional. For the benefit of a for my country, or say a member who breaches any provision in this constitution or whose activities undermine the party's constitution shall have a complaint lodged against him or her. Say Obi heya de now fee say be and say nem fata. The first thing I SOE and say Obe lodge complaint etia say adia o ma hen etia party mra anti party no enhwene en kan wasef. So the first question I mebusa akwesi quite and they say has he or anybody lodge a complaint against Ebia Chairman Abronye or Chairman Wuntri? And na say bi nipa bu o monti ase and a general secretary won suspend new way when you say the man na ye adwuma na person di mra na chia and the camera no they to na mon fa the emra e ka won. This a statement here or tray Ebia for place e no way but say genuinely or per se you to na mo a general secretary meet to na abra petition or complaint e metomenim. Say betomenim a na me to na mo a then you can come and say oh your logic complaint am general secretary one can mo she. Into your mind, that's the first point. Secondly, as chief spokesperson of the party, no, Sebi, a brand biano, so be cast some or metia some for party. I should respond. If we say, me come anutum, na man can once a man, they in me say, as man the pakone cano, say a no cra, na say no cra, ubi. And the question is, say they me who say video na or can once no. As general secretary, as chief spokesperson. On my Makawasam may issue statement. Yes, Makawasam as chief spokesperson say Obi Kasamanya no cra, SME Banami Chichim. Enra me issue statement efa Chairman Abronye ho and Chairman Wuntumi with reference to Asama Kwesikwati account. The first one, a video be a kwabontia me hu ye. Say Chairman Abronye alleged worker say by polling station for Nkofo be you be a free. I made that correction. Said when you to me say Obeka so bit me you will be a free polling station. Abom. Now Empo Osha system you do operate here, you do compile the register. Regional party no kwenu to me. So Meka so you will be there free. Say me some me no kase. I make by expansion of a party register. Constituency for NAS Jumana or more year former executives say do within count. Branches what outside external branches or branch executives na or register and expansion we are the national party IT directorate. They are creating a platform or upload this information in our editor so that the regional party comes in. And then you see in BBC or Antisa as a man be allegedly Chairman Abronye video me who you know Antisa strangely. The year release nearby, no. I've seen another statement or letter be from Chairman Abronye. Workers a side video no was doctored, and he say if it's doctored, that honor say is doctored. But for me, until 7 May issues are released, no. Now me who any statement be I say the video is doctored. In any case, if it was doctored, that why do you have to wait for me to issue a statement before you come and say it was doctored? Chief spokesperson of the party to also clarify say. Decision to select date for the national presidential primaries. No, it was taken by a national council. Over national council, in form one national council, former general secretary, former national chairman, national officers, members of parliament or more, rest from the region. This is a very big and respectable body. That they make a court share amount for your margin, a bisu, your turn and tema, a beboa, a madide, war party number from social media to acquire costing your submit me a trap. Your bema time, ama, your presidential candidate, be it mean enough time to go around to lead in the reconciliation. I mean, quite my campaign because then, share your party, ma. Any partner has become so polarized, and the amount for interest, aspirant so. The Oman imagine as a party here, now side the next year December, and the about to presidential primaries. Kadede Akoso party, that means we have to live with it to next year December. And no MBA party no. Until no and a national council say who said there be young turn and term near MBA. And two, I'll be very surprised who Rebecca say ABR, so I register Wahono, yeah, that favor will be. On my side register when first time you be issue. About 2022, your company side register a BBL polling station for BBL constituency, BBL region, BBL national. Satana presidential primaries, unity said they need it to know. And the no better constituency, OBB per NPP, Eddie, no interest room, no more now more campaign, see a percent for everything, a true with no more polling station, but to Abama. It had nothing to do with any presidential aspirant. And today, register never on a register, idea will be a register with the wa, a bit in the year. So at that point, too, it's not true. So, Becca say, yeah, they are both candidate, A or candidate B. It also be. I've also seen a release at Chairman Woon to media, but honestly, explaining, say, some of Kaman Fajin and Nakusibone.
Not just that. Usha Chairman Woon to me, Katana, Wachona. A bit personal with you because I say it is unfortunate Mr. Justin Kodia Frimpong has fallen for a propaganda seeking to misconstrue my statement. There is no justice in the way he has gone about the matter. That's your bit.
On my hand, that is his position. As there be we are someone penny take a decision, not one yard and go be any will be added. But for me, because of my conviction and my principle tell me say statement I be issued, it was right and ripe Say the person is entitled to his opinion. Say maybe be an abaya on my hand, say be and go for no bay. So does it mean say you will not work? Does it mean say you will not take a decision? And you stand by that decision. But for me there, so far as a time we do never one thing. At a time, audios nama bontina no bien can one seven there. As chief spokesperson of the party, may come and tuma. They mean say as a mere question, Mrs. Soso. I'm happy say I've made that statement. I'm happy say they have come back to say it was doctored. My statement now, come out for say will be true. Be not possible. That's a statement and air doctored. And so far as my statement there, on my I'm very okay with it.
But you are superintending over a party. The center is not holding. Things continuously are falling apart. What can be done in your estimation? Because there seem to be, if I'm not direct, no discipline, no focus, no center is holding. How is that possible?
My America said, Bobi Alpha and send it to me, say, partner, a general secretary. My partner was structures. Say, Sebi, who ye penny, who a council of elders, who ye penny, who ye neck member, who ye penny, who ye national officer, who ye penny, who ye national council member, who ye member of parliament, who ye leader in parliament. Now, no, maybe question name, ya. The general secretary can. That's also Kebi. But on my own said, the can, who could just, they be a general secretary, general secretary, I need general secretary, Kwandia. It is for me, no, yes, it's a good call. It's Obia what party ma also or dream party no party ndana komasuno. What is right is right. What is wrong is wrong. So if you question people must also speak up. But for me, I will do my work as general secretary. The structures will be free so one year Juma. Not say be number two senior. At least to prosperity will judge us all. And say they be an general secretary nekasa amount for a deal among kasa. People call me and says, oh, Jenna, no more course you you're happy so kawasan. Then I said to them, say, you should come out and speak. But there will be ya so council, but on mine, so okay, dina won't council. They mean said the incorporation or support it. And then, said the mechanical interest are those. and then Osno partners in Yasomno, and Confoncho, and Govoshe, Obi of Peso to Fankama partner. Obi or share me interest a moha, Obi or share General Secretary to Nifakunaso, Obi share some Bessimedi position, and to the partner as in Nayadron Coson, and Govadron Coson. And on my I've said at the end of the day, no, said the end and Namote part in a bet now, Yabetosono. A yen Neguma say best Edumano, never bomber partner Conenim. It's not by individual. And any power within the chair also supporting some presidential candidate. No, he may win, he may lose. Obit Mania, Ebio Crab on Kyle. Ebit Mabaso Winya, 24 bedi part in any Marco, Nanso NPP Tias. To be a function on also say, baby, Ejinano, a more thing, Nanso so, ye na ye nyaku kudru, ni nya kanokre, ni nya who said, the ye no, stay near first rebel partner, or my partner Bokonino, and I'll be the first person always stand by the truth. So mine will be permassimo, some permassimo. It's part of the hazard of the job. And then, may I say, Jumano.
But as we speak, the roadmap towards a year more flag bearership contest, you know, Bibia Namne Kwanso.
On my sofa, Bibia and Nana Kwanso, lessons committee, your Meduma, vetting committee, your Meduma, ye can say, on the report in the Bebre Party, no, on the bar between 7th and 9th, NEC National Council, ye be share report on the Abba. Omo winning na be notice of post beba or more say national NEC or National Council be clear mo so mo contest no ninya beba abon na egusun ye say be ya cha by November ho eko end no every candidate be na sabeka abon no so nya quite me ahwemu bi and on my I can assure you on my way in this country you ran a very successful presidential and parliamentary primaries in 2023-2024. On my station, okay, was one of the NPP best parliamentary primaries I know. I talk about they didn't talk with BNC because the processes were fair, and I stand by that principle. On my, I will assure you, said January 31st, who be a team is Abon, who be a team who will be doing the count. I be any doing count. You are going to run a free, fair, and transparent elections. I bet to win. While be winning, bones were winning on the fair ground. While be lose, bones were lose on the fair ground. But now, dear, General Secretary met now, so will be the interest. Ebeka so Sinchina, Yen Famobi, or my member, and the minute. Any year process near fair, now we near worrying. So I can assure you, any party for you say the processes will be free, fair, and transparent.
General Secretary, Mamenase, you are leading a broke party, a disorganized party, and a party at a crucial crossroad. I wish you all the grace that you need.
Oh, my new broke, and there's a baby challenging times. Now, baby, you know,
won't you say the way I'll be waffle, but so
my challenge is there, but there's no miserable. But in the best step, we will come much stronger. You're 12 January 31st. You will consolidate you may see in your bay. I might be no about proof as a man, they be pinche, and he just accept the reality, the processes. But I'm 1 year, 2 years, be a bedroom.
So as it stands now, you are leading a disorganized, a broke, and then an undisciplined party.
I'm leading the party in the challenging times, and them no yarding.
A party that is broke, that is clueless as of this time.
And on my hand, doing work, but maybe the party in a bribe more thing. Then so if we do, we will cross the bridge.
Justin Kudia, Mame and Nasi for
come out. In some way, na Justin Kudia so dia be go abonten say. And since some can Agyapong ko gina America na kan na omo pese omo chimchim ne nsa. And then nipa bi ma your mo adwene say they want to work against him no hwan. Justin Kudia say that be bia no way no kresa because party no have its principles. Ade omo be ye bia no, they are going to do it in a transparent manner. As it say, Abom na ye de be kwa to aba. It is not possible say Abronye betumi atena ba bi ope. Na odi we di na shem, na wayi we di na frim. Ana say obe cancel obi din e de afiri abonom. Wo a watwere wo din bia wo ye delegate a wo ye recognized delegate a wo ye legitimate. So betumi vote no. Nobody can deny you from voting. And I just couldn't there because I say control kura ɛwɔ abom no so no ɛso paa ntranyade bi obi ebetumi agyina baabi sɛ ɔyɛ chairman anaasɛ ɔyɛ secretary anaasɛ ɔyɛ national chairman national secretary ana regional chairman sɛ obetumi ayɛ dɛn atena baabi akɛsɛ ɔkanse wo din ɛde afiri abom no mu amedase idris ɔsi legitimated so obetumi akanse wo din enti sɛ deɛ tie bia no woyɛ delegate nkoa na woyɛ legitimated to vote nkoa there you go and vote na the Abronye ka ede a ɛyɛ me wonwa ɛne sɛ enkrofo no ɔmo di Kennedy Agyapong akyi no ɔmo nyɛ delegates o ɔmo din ɛni abɔnum so they cannot vote somebody like kwasi kwaten na no nsɛm bebrebe no okɔ abɔnum a ne diri nim ɔnka ho bi ntɛne na kyerɛ sɛ amanfo yɛ dede na amanfo ɛkasa na amanfo ɛka de ɔmo pa masa yes masa forget omo they just want to create an impression be say papa na wene said the beya obekɔ so ato sika gum no monye biadi that is all what they are doing they beto aba na wie no ebeya amanfo te sesini ho dia me say ebeya amanfo te sesini ni ka amanfo njini amanfo besu 2023 ekoyie ma nipa binom 37%. Ito wantune say afi we beko yie. 2023 no many people were after money. Enti the betua more no wona na yeto aba na ma 2023 delegates no they were paid ebinum yeto fridge ebinum tricycle ebinum yeto fine ebinum television sika. Enti 2023 abato no people were voting based on money. And ne delegates na who say so mo kwache nkwase sika na ba at the end of the day no election timer MPP ni MP abonten koto aba no because say wona wakọ akodi dia ene won so onko aso kona kone misre mo udidi a no dia cheme sa na be so now people are going to vote based on omo adwenem ene omo ni ndie mu enipa omo dwene say so omoto abanema na obetumi di nsunsanso bi a eye nkunimudie ensunsanso ene beba party no ama 2028 yedi nkunim that is what the people are going to vote for enti there is no hiki and there is no saga everything will be on a right manner abusha me de mo besia enche mesia ba life above 5 kobo 6 inside the so by 1.5 hour meba life for them program kama ma hyehyɛ sɛ me de brɛ mo nti me so sɛ bɔ modena twɛme sɛ be ya ba ebetumi di komo usu be mpa ho asɛm abeto abɔnten Kennedy Agyapong ho asɛm abeto abɔnten sɛ Dr. Bawumia na 57% by polls it is answer we me be bro later ene sabio ene Bank of Ghana Square na MPP abanye sia na ndisi for demonstration editia na ene with the whole Africa, ya bossa Bank of Ghana building abaso say, omoye the biggest property of African bank. Hey, and this abanyoko ye oranya. Kennedy, di ntia wo haya o maye monkrofo we yachi. In any case, me chache mu na da mu nyina ase. An Idris maame Diana Pia, Kofi Nat, me maame Esther K, Barry Ma Richard, Ajay, Erikedu, maame ama Vivian Kuma Mame from Worcester. Send you Sikano. Hey, move to Crusoe. And I got this J Mame, Mechia also ye pa. I'm an older than ya consume Mechia pa. Yeah. Intimate Chamo Bia, and the best share and Chebia on this channel. Ned and some fufro. I be go about 10. That is a headmaster be a co roman say. School ni aba yo eno so ebeka ho asem ne hey asemo headmaster pa SHS ni be girl headmaster pa o ebeba ni akane nyina ho asem ti Godfrey Boache mecha college school ku kwansa mecha eleke usu eleke do Joyce asu akọ Patrick Yabo J Richard Kofi na mecha chia mu nyina ene mo bre meso so nya subscribe so no subscribe share video no like mame Kafon says, "See, I don't manage to be a busuako. No, said, "Be a life. Benyan Kaibosi aba." na ɔne yɛn abɛkyɛ nsɛmpa no atie. Mede yi ne Mr. Mafo ha Eras Media. Until we meet again, adios.